on Pillow Talk. I'm trying to keep awake at the moment. Who is Divine. Now, Divine, it's quite a surprise to see you like this because everybody is expecting to see you, you know, with all your wig and your dress and all that sort of stuff.
My work clothes.
Yes. This is the real you, is it?
This is me. This is what you get.
Is it quite odd for you because you're so well known as Divine with all the makeup and the wig and the dress and everything, and yet as this person in bed with me now, I mean, you look absolutely wonderful, but if you walk down the street, people wouldn't know you. That must be very odd.
I've been starting to more and more from doing chat shows and things because I was always running around saying that I was a character actor and not a transvestite. And finally, on a chat show where I had a dress on, he said, well, why are you sitting here in a dress then? So that's when I stopped wearing those on chat shows. And so I do get recognized more and more now on the street. You
do always do chat shows as you now, don't you?
Yes,
not as Divine.
yes.
Is that difficult? Because surely someone like Divine, I mean, your character Divine, Divine One, let's call her, is something to hide behind, isn't it?
Oh,
People often say
definitely. I
that.
can get away with it. I feel more comfortable because I'm very shy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
And I can get away with a lot more, I think, because I can never be quite as bold as the character is in real life.
Are you seriously
Nor would I
shy?
want to, I don't think. Oh, yeah.
But you're so outrageous as her. Why choose it?
Well, that's what I mean. You can hide behind. There's like a mask, you know. And so I guess I use that as my outlet to be outrageous. Well, it's gotten to the point where I don't have to really do anything but walk across the stage and they say I'm outrageous.
They scream and shout. Is that why you first went into it? Because you were shy and that was what you wanted to do?
Well, no, I mean, it actually all happened with a neighbor, a friend of mine, John Waters, who was taking filmmaking in school and was looking for a very fat woman to play in the movie and couldn't find one that would wear skin-tight dresses and a lot of makeup and things.
So, Dad wears those.
So I had to wear them around the house.
Gonna go?
Yeah, I'm just wondering when it's going to leave.
Do you want it to leave? I mean, is it something that worries you?
Well, sometimes I'm constantly on and off of diet.
Are you? Which one are you on at the moment?
I'm on right now.
On what?
On a diet.
But what do you have to eat on this one?
Oh, I just eat lots of salads and, you know, fish and meat and chicken.
Have you lost any weight?
A little bit, yeah.
How
but
much?
I just started at the end of my holiday.
Oh.
I couldn't do it on the holiday. It wouldn't be much fun for a holiday, though.
You once did a diet and lost 100 pounds, didn't you?
110, yes.
Oh, that's as much as I weigh, practically. It's like losing me.
Another
Did it
person.
show?
Yeah.
Did you look good?
I thought so, yeah, but then I gained about 80 of it back, and that's what I'm trying to lose now.
When you first began dressing up as a woman, as you did for this John Waters film, how did your parents react to that?
Oh, not very well at all, actually.
Like what?
They didn't take to it, and well, they didn't care for it at all. You know.
Did they try and stop you?
Well, just suggested that I not do it anymore. I mean, they weren't adamant about it, but then finally, I mean, we had quite a big disagreement. We didn't speak for about 9 years.
Oh, no.
Because...
What was that about?
Well, it was about choosing what I wanted to do. It was my life. I chose to be in show business. I love to make people laugh, and I saw that there might be a future in it for me and something I wanted to do. And they thought that I should be butcher, baker, canning, anything, you know, but someone that dresses in women's clothes.
So you didn't speak for 9 years?
No, which was a great loss, actually, because it was just a shame, because we're very close again now.
Is that difficult, doing something which you know that your parents completely disapprove of?
Well, at first it was, because I think as children just, I think, normally want their parents' approval, don't they?
Yeah.
Or people that you respect, not necessarily just your parents, you want their approval. And so it hurt very much at first, but then after a while you sort of get angry and think, well, it is my life and I'm going to do with it as I want, you know? I mean, because I feel sorry for people that, I mean, I've met that are 50 and 60 years old and gone through their whole life trying to please everyone else, and they're still miserable, you know? I feel
Are
very
you
bad
happy now?
Oh, yeah.
Do
Well, I have my bad days, too. I think everyone does.
Do you enjoy touring, though? Because you do it almost constantly, don't you?
Oh, I've been touring, yeah. I've done, what, 200 and some shows a year for the past 5 years.
Isn't it lonely doing that?
Oh, sometimes, but I mean, sometimes it's great to be alone. When you're on the stage and there are thousands of people and there are people hovering and all over you and touching you, and then it's sort of good maybe just to be off by yourself for a while, you know, it gives you time to think and to get yourself together.
When you're doing your shows, you're quite abusive. I mean, in a very nice way, in a very showbizy way, but you're quite abusive to the people who come and watch. You're apparently taking the mickey out of them.
Well, yeah, it takes the mickey. I don't mean to be cruel. I mean, sometimes, though, some people do take it seriously, which I forget that people do that. And so I try to, or I do bring them backstage afterwards if we can find them, and offer them an 8x10 glossy picture and a cocktail or something, and try to explain to them that it was all in fun and please not to take it seriously.
Do you not think it's odd, though, that people come to your shows to get that sort of abuse?
Well, I mean,
a weird mentality.
Yeah, at first, because after a while, my manager, Bernard, and I just sat down and discussed it once, and I said, well, you know, I really wouldn't want someone to be like that with me. And so maybe I should not be as abusive and not be as vulgar and things. So I cut all of it out of my act. And I mean, all of a sudden people were screaming out, you know, boo, boo, we want this and we want the filth. And I thought, you know.
Put it back in.
I'm not Doris Day.
You're certainly not. You are very outrageous. What's the most outrageous thing you've ever done as Divine? Divine One.
Oh. I don't know if we can talk about it on a chat.
Or mime it.
Oh, I don't know. I think in Pink Flamingos, probably.
What did you do? I didn't see it. What did you do in that?
No, I had to eat dog duty at the end of the movie. And of course,
Dog what?
Duty. Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Which no one knows if it was real or not till this day, and I'm not going to tell anyone.
No, I can't. Nobody's listening. Tell me.
I hope
between ourselves.
Listening.
Do you enjoy those really outrageous bits, or do you just do them because you know that's what people want and that's how you make your money?
Well, no, a little bit of both. I mean, because it is what they want, and it is how I make my money. But I mean, for many years I didn't make any money and still did the same things. I mean, I only started making money about 5 years ago, which has made it a lot nicer. I mean, it's great to be paid for what you do and what you enjoy doing.
But the whole sort of offending people thing, does it bother you that you might... I mean, I know a lot of people take it exactly the right way, the way it's meant, but some people must get offended by it.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm constantly apologizing in interviews and things. I think that I don't mean to offend people.
Would you like to apologize now to anyone you may have
Yes, please don't take it seriously. But I mean, and my manager thinks of things all the time. He said, well, I think you should come out of the ceiling, you know, I have to ride these little machines that are this big around. And I got caught in one in Paris and it didn't come down when it was supposed to, and I was hanging up in the air for about 20 minutes. And the last show I did at a club here in London, he decided I should ride an elephant, which, I mean, the audience loved, but I'm the one that had to sit on the elephant.
A real elephant?
You know? Yeah.
Really?
Bullying the baby elephant. And I did
Could he carry you? Was that okay?
Yeah. Well, he was quite big. He was a baby, but he was quite big. And at rehearsal, I remember, we came up through the floor onto the stage, and we walked around, and it was great. But that night, the music was on. And he was dancing back and forth, and I said, can't you keep this beast still? Because I'm not an elephant rider. I was quite nervous, actually. And he was all dressed up at showtime, and he didn't have a costume on during rehearsal.
No.
I went
Upstage by an elephant?
Yes.
Disaster.
I said, one of us is enough up here.
Where'd you go from here? I mean, are you going to go on being Divine forever, or like Danny LaRue? I mean, he's 60 or something, and he's still at it.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I've talked with my management about, too. I don't know that I want to be 80 years old wearing a frock, you know. I would love to continue making movies until
As Divine or as you?
Well, yes. Well, I'm a character actor as anything, you know. I'd play Lassie's part, you know,
you
if the coat fit. But whatever, you know, because I love filmmaking as my first love, and I would like to do that always. But as far as the pop part of it or the singing part of it, I think maybe I'll give it a few more years.
Have you got any other ambitions, other things that you'd like to be doing?
Oh, well, I mean, we all have our dreams. I say I'd love to have a country inn and things like that, and I love plants and flowers.
You could be a gardener.
Oh, I would love to do that too, but then I rather would stand there and tell people where to plant the things. You know?
Are you quite bossy?
Yes, I can be, yes. That's why it's great to employ people.
Divine, I can give you a little chance at one of your ambitions now, because I'd like you to cue in the rest of the show, to end the programme for us. You want to do that?
All right, sure.
Okay, off we go.
Okay. A video view with Mick Brown, Mark Shaw, Pepsi, and Shirley. Woo! Lots of Batman and Trouble Funk. Bye.